Welcome to Picture Healer channel. This is Shi Tian. Today we want to continue last week's topic about the Chinese face reading. Last time we talked about the basic of the face reading. Today we want to talk about 12 typical or very common face features and their meanings. These are just for reference. It will not apply to everybody 100%. But they are considered general rules according to Chinese face reading. I'm going to start from the top of the head. So the first one is about the forehead. A high and big forehead indicating the person is confident, practical, mature, good at manage money, and early success. Because the forehead is related to the early life of the person and related to career. The next one is about the moving or travel. Sometimes we call it traveling horse. That's around the top corners of your forehead near the hair. So if these two areas are higher, fuller, that means you have good luck traveling. So if you travel far away from home, you have good fortune for business success. On the other hand, if these two areas are narrow or lower, or it seems dark here, or with any skin problem here, then it's better not to travel too far away from home. It's more challenging for you to have successful business when you travel far away. Next, we want to talk about the eyebrows. When the two eyebrows are connected or tangled in the center, that can mean social problems. And there's a tendency for you to argue or fight with other people. But if your eyes are very bright with clear black and white parts, that can help with your social life and reduce any problems the eyebrow can bring you. The next one is the eyebrows pointing down at the ends. The downward pointing eyebrows can mean the person is very generous, very kind, straightforward, and open-minded. So it is not a bad sign. But when the eyebrows are too close to the eyes, it can indicate the person is too conservative and too shy. So that can be a problem. And opposite to that is the eyebrows pointing up at the ends. When you have eyebrows pointing up, that means you are ambitious, competitive, and always working hard for career success. So this is a good feature for career luck. Next, we want to talk about the eyes. There are two types of famous eyes. One is called upper three whites, and the other one is called under three whites. The upper three white has the white part of the eyes showing on the three sides, including the upper part. And we also call that snake eyes because the person can be selfish, reckless, and unlawful. He can be impulsive and break laws easily. So we should be careful about this type of person. And the next one is under three whites. When the white part of the eye is showing on the left side, right side, and the bottom. The under three white eyes can mean the person is stubborn and self-centered, but is also generous and friendly, and always like to be the leader. So this one is not as bad as the upper three white, but you should learn to be more flexible and thoughtful for other people, so you can make better decisions for money and career. The number 7 is under the eyes. We call it children's palace here. That's the area directly under the eyes, and it's related to your ability to have kids. When these areas are fuller and without any skin problems, the person will have healthy children easily. And when the areas are sunken or appears dark or with skin problems, the person's energy is lower. So it's also harder for the person to have kids. The number 8 is about the nose. One famous nose is called the garlic nose because of the shape like a garlic. You have tall bridge and thick wings around the nostrils. When you have this type of nose, the person is usually very kind, sincere, very popular, and strong-willed, and easily successful and wealthy. Because the part outside the nostril, or we call it wings, is related to the accumulation of your wealth. So if this area is thick, that means you can accumulate money easily. So you have very good wealth luck. The number 9 is about the ears. Last time we learned the ears are related to your childhood and the luck from your ancestors. So a good ear shape will indicate your luck during the childhood and your blessings related to your ancestors. The first type is when your ears are thick and close to your head. That indicates a person is thoughtful, sensitive, and good at organization and planning. So this is a lucky ear shape. And the second one is also a thick ear, but it's away from the head, and it's also high in position, so it looks like a handle of teapot. That's also a very auspicious shape, and it indicates the person is very smart and enjoys fame and success at a young age. And about the earlobe, the bottom part of the ear, it should be thick and full like a pearl, and that indicates a wealthy childhood and support from the family members. Next, we want to talk about the laughing lines between your nose and the lips. The left line indicates the authority. When your left lines are deep and clear and balanced, your words are well respected. That means people will listen to you. And on the other hand, when the left lines are shallow or not existing, your words are not well received. When you talk, people don't pay attention to you, and you don't have that authority. And the next one is about the lips. First, the thick lip. That means the person has a very kind heart and is healthy and strong, but is not very good at speaking or self-expression. And the thin lips means the person likes to talk a lot and sometimes like to criticize other people or gossip about others. And if your lips are pointing upwards at the corners, that means the person is very friendly, positive, confident, and is a good leader. And on the other hand, if the lips are pointing downwards at the corners, that means the person tends to be suspicious, conservative, not happy about the life, and not very friendly. So that's not a very lucky sign. But those can be changed easily if you pay attention every day and smile more. The last one is about the tongue. We have long tongue, short tongue, thin and thick tongue. So if your tongue is long and thin, that means you like to talk a lot and you like to gossip, sometimes without proper thinking first. So a long and thin tongue will have that problem. And the long and thick tongue is the best shape. That means you are good at self-expression, you can talk very well, and you can learn new language easily. With a thin tongue, you tend to not thinking too much before you talk, but with a thick tongue, you think first before you talk. So that brings you better luck. For a short tongue, that usually indicates a person is not ambitious or not competitive. So it's hard for the person to make progress in life. So that's not an ideal tongue shape either. So that's the 12 common type of face features according to Chinese face reading. If you want to improve certain part of the feature, an easier way is through the makeup, and another way is by changing your behavior. We always say the face is the expression of our heart and attitude. So if we change our attitude and behavior, after a period of time, our face will change too. And again, this should be just a reference according to the old theory of Chinese face reading. I'm sure there will be exceptions, and our personal effort will make a difference too. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you for watching.